So Ruben, how do you reflect on that result?
I think it's a little bit a reflection of our moment, our season. We start really well. We control the first 30 minutes, and then throw-ins, corners, push us a little bit back. They had the goal, the second goal with Mata on the floor. Also difficult to accept, but then when the second half we are near the draw, we suffer one goal and then disconnect, suffer another goal, and then we have to push back. We fight back. 4-3. We were near. We are trying to at least win 1 point. In the end, we couldn't do it.
Despite the result, for our younger players, there's probably some very valuable lessons that they've learnt from being involved in this today. How much is that going to aid their development?
It's really important. They are getting experience playing for Premier League. So we have to take the good things. It's really hard to take good things in this kind of moment, but we know the context, and that is the most important. We understand the mistakes in this moment, and the kids are learning, and they play really well. I took Tyler because he was suffering. Not because of him. I think we need to in these moments to help the young kids. He did everything well.
It was heartbreaking to see Matthias Stillett come off with an injury. Do we have any news on it? And how is he?
I don't know. We'll check. I'm more concerned. I'm not concerned about Thursday or whatever. I'm concerning about. I hope to is a small issue because I'm concerned not in these games but also in the squad for the next year.
And finally, the fans were in full voice, mainly singing about Bilbao there at the end. Everyone is excited for this week. What do you, the players, and everyone have to do to recover quickly ahead of the game?
We have to think on Thursday. We have to understand the good things that we did today, the bad things, the mistakes that we did. The most important thing is to understand the context and go forward. Thursday is really important for us.
So Mason, a tough defeat. What's your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, tough to take. I actually thought we started the game well. We spoke before the game, the first 5-10 minutes, how we need to start aggressive because we know they're going to put pressure on us and long balls and long throw-ins. We kind of spoke about that before the game, so we knew it was coming. I thought we started it well. I was proud of the lads that the first 5-10 to start the game, aggression, creating a few chances, and obviously getting the first goal was important for us. And just a few details here and there that we should have be ready for because we knew it was coming, and that's something we can learn from. Yeah.
Well, you did score, and congratulations on that. You looked delighted when that happened. You scored previously here as well. Did it feel good?
Yeah, no, it was good. Obviously, I've been biding my time, and I'm working at my minutes for the last few months. So to come and start the game today was a big moment for me, and getting on the score sheet was important. So yeah, I'm happy with that. It's been a long time, so yeah, it was a proud moment for me. But as a team, I wanted to win the game, and we wanted to win the game coming here. We can take a little bit at the end, coming back and trying to fight back to get the win and get the draw. But no, as I said, little details here and there that we need to look at and we can work on.
I know you might not have had full chance to go and speak together as a group after this game, but what's the mood in camp? Because as you said there, the players were fighting back for everything at the end, and it's the fight on. So obviously a huge game next week.
Yeah, there's a huge game coming, but today was the most important game, and the lads that started and everyone that travelled here today, we wanted to win this game, and that's what we spoke about before. Trying to play well, trying to create chances and score goals, and we left a little bit too late, and in the position that we were in, it's difficult to come back from. So yeah, tough one to take, but yeah, we now look to Thursday and a huge game at home.
A huge game, and what do you and the rest of the players need to do before that to make sure you're recovered in time? Because it is a massive game, as you heard. The fans were excited for it.
Yeah, we'll do everything we can, recover, get ready, be prepared, look at the game as it's 0-0. It's a massive game at home. The atmosphere, we know what happened last time. Obviously, we played at home, so yeah, we'll attack the game. We know what we need to do, and we want to get ourselves in the final. So yeah, we know it's going to be a tough game, but we'll be ready for that.
So, what were your thoughts on the performance, the way the game developed?
I think it's a little bit a reflection of our season. We start quite well, controlling the game, not creating a big chances, but controlling the pace of the game. We suffer a lot with the throw-ins and set pieces, but we already knew that our team would struggle against this team. We didn't have the height will be necessary for this kind of game. They scored twice in this kind of moments, even with the Mata on the floor. And then in the second half, I felt that we were near the draw, and then we suffer a goal, and like some other times we disconnect, and then another goal in the almost 3 minutes, 5 minutes later, and then we push forward, try to score. We scored twice, but we didn't have the time to do better.
You mentioned with the half-time changes, were they tactical or were they planned?
No, it was just Luke Shaw with Mata. We don't know what will happen on Thursday. If we don't have Luke Shaw available, we can have a problem, and then we don't have enough defenders for the game.
Is Luke Shaw injured?
No. What I'm saying is that we have to protect some players at half-time, thinking about Thursday. So it was just that, not about thinking about the game. Chris.
Are there any players actually out injured for Thursday in terms of Mata, as you mentioned, and your view of that second goal when he went down and the players were appealing for the foul?
I will not comment that. The important thing is to have Mata. I'm not thinking about Thursday. Not a big issue. It's the only thing I ask. Is not to have him available for this game or for whatever is going to happen in the future. I just don't want a big issue because we had a problem with Licha and with Mata, but I don't know. I'm just talking. I have no idea. It could be training in 3 days. I don't know.
How important is it that your young players learn from today? Because obviously it was an incredibly young team.
It's really important. They have to understand in this season. This season is really important also to understand that we cannot do this anymore. Of course, we know the context, but this kind of season, we need to change that. They need to understand what is to play for Manchester United. I think they did really well. They are not playing so much, but then they have to play 90 minutes because we have to change some other players to save them for Thursday. And I think we can help even more the young kids, especially Tyler did quite well in the third goal. He needs more help from Ahmad. So these small things, I think we can help them more, but I'm really happy with the performance of the young kids.
And how pleased were you for Mason Mount? I mean, great finish, huge smile on his face.
It's not just
really tough.
It's not just the finish. It's the position that he has on the pitch. He's like a third midfielder that can reach the box. He's really intelligent, so he's getting there, and he trains really hard. Sometimes I have to push him back and to take him out the pitch because he wants to do so much more. We are taking care of him. He wants to play more minutes, but the minutes were controlled. I'm really happy with him.
Ruben, so sorry, just on Delict, you don't know what the injury is yet, or how soon he can return.
No, I have no idea.
And sorry, just on the younger players, I know you spoke about what kind of going forward, what they can do. How good will this experience be for them? It's a learning curve. Yeah,
it's really important because you can train a lot with the first team, but to have that feeling, playing with the players, feeling the players, the speed of the game, I think is the best thing. So again, I think they did quite well. Shido fought all the game, but you can feel it that he's really naive sometimes in the way he puts his body. He's going to understand what is the feeling of playing in this kind of games. This is the best way. So we can take that from positive. The rest we lose. We didn't win points, so just that.
Okay,
thank you.
If you have watched this video to this point, do well to subscribe to this channel.